just want to take a few minutes to kind of talk about this last one, and it's could be anything we want it to be. But what do you think is the biggest myth about working in our industry?
Oh, that if it only took 3 minutes to watch that scene, it took 3 minutes to
Minutes to
film
film
that
it.
scene, right? No, that scene in Green
I
Lantern took 3 weeks to
to
film,
film it.
and
I worked on a
it was all
scene.
nights, and none of it was fun.
None of it was fun. I think that the fact that everyone thinks it's just this glitz and glamour a thing, but I worked on a scene. It's a scene in the second Matrix, and it's called the Burly Brawl, and it's when he is fighting all of the Mr. Smiths.
Uh-huh.
It takes, what is it, 2-3 minutes in the film? It took us a month to shoot this thing. And
Mm-hmm.
it's amazing to me how much time it does take to shoot something, and then you watch it and it's like, there it goes. Or I think too
Oh,
that I don't know if people realize how hard crews work and the conditions that they work in. I
mm.
feel like they think it's all on a soundstage somewhere and it's all comfortable and we get lots of food and I mean we do get those things, but I don't know if they're ever around you when you're standing on a beach and you're being eaten alive by sand flies. That was the worst experience ever. Do you remember that?
Yes, I not only do I remember going, I think my third can be down here for I don't think I need to be here for this. No, I'm kidding. But they say like, oh, it's on a sound stage and it's all climate controlled and everything. That might be, but that's not one day. Because for the other days we were out in Sandfly Central in a town called Sandfly. How bad does a town's bug problem have to be
It's
to where
named.
they're just called Sandfly?
It you watch the footage from that day and you can see them all over the cat. It was horrible. There's the when you're standing in like 2 feet of mud and it's 15 degrees outside and you're trying to get in and out of touches and it's just exhausting.
But there's never a day when somebody doesn't have it difficult. Like those, I could
Oh yeah.
remember vividly one of those days where we were on the set of the train car,
Yeah.
right?
Oh
And it's
God.
all climate controlled that day because we're on stages,
Until they turn off
but
the air for sound.
they turn off the air for sound. But also, we get to a point where we're not going to make our day. And
Mm-hmm.
now you have Jenna Elfman having to do the literally most emotional apex climax of her entire character,
Yeah.
culmination of five,
Yeah.
7 seasons, something like that.
Yeah.
And she has one take to get it
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
And because she's such a professional, I mean, she sat there, and delivered, and no one moved a muscle. Nobody was checking their phone. She came in, she hit it. And so you say it's an easy day, but she was fighting for her life that day,
Oh, and it was
So
such an amazing. She's
it,
amazing all the way around.
she's
No,
a
I do
consummate
think,
professional.
and it is every day somebody, one department every day. Excuse
Draws
my
that
language,
straw.
it just gets fucked. It's mechanical effects, it's camera, it's grip, it's somebody faces the worst challenge ever every day. It's so good
What's
when
that?
it's
What's
not
that
you.
phrase? It is because the dildo of consequence rarely arrives lubed.
Yeah, no, and there's been several times where you and I've had this conversation where it was painful and not nice.
Not that.
Not nice, not nice. You even had to talk to HR once because you said that.
I did. I did.
I know, but I think it's that idea that when you see it in the movies, it all looks so fun. Everyone's just so relaxed. It's that 18th hour and no second meal or whatever, and Crafty is just bare, and there's no more. It's just. But yet the funny thing is about that is that none of us, other than the fact that none of us want it to be us, would have it another way.
No.
Like that challenge when they walk up to you and say, you've got 15 minutes, I need this, this, and this. can you do it? And you're like, okay, give me a
Yeah,
minute. And then
because
everyone's just kind of standing there waiting.
you've told me what I've got to accomplish, the time I have to do it in, and the resources I have. So yes, I let's
Give me this time.
give me less time talking to you and more time doing it.
Talking,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Also, I think as hair and makeup, there's always that moment that when you're standing on set and you're doing your last look and catastrophe strikes, the lash falls off, the wig pops, there's a pin that you can't get out, there's that one hair standing on the top of their head that no one can see but the camera guy, and the whole world is just standing there looking at you like you are, you know, molasses dripping down a tree as
You
slow as possible, and your
you
whole
are
mind
not
is
good
just
at your
going,
job.
you're just spinning out of control in your mind, and you're just like, I've only had like 30 seconds, let me
Yeah.
fix it.
Everybody else got 20 minutes to do their stuff, but I have to do this now in 10 seconds. Okay.
And not only that, you're trying not to freak out the actor because they're in the middle of their space and now they're worried. The last thing you want is the actor to be worried about what they look like, or is there something wrong? And
Correct.
you're just like, and everyone's just like, but you guys, it's so easy. You guys have it so easy.
Yeah. Oh, you guys just have it so easy. Yeah. Meanwhile, my actress is having a nervous breakdown because somebody's poking her, prodding her, and making her go 19,000 takes, and she just needs a minute to compose herself. So guess what? I'm gonna go real slow with
Yeah.
these tweezers right here for you, lady, for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. And we're going to take that hit. I do. It's just kind of an
It's a
interesting, people have
dance.
no idea what goes into it, and what the blood, sweat, and tears that we leave on the field. You know,
It's the greatest team sport ever.
yeah, it is. It is absolutely the greatest team sport ever.